Hello and welcome. And thank you for those of you that follow along. And thank you for your prayers. Oh my gosh. I asked for prayers last week because, in fact, did I even know last week? I don't even know if I knew last week when I recorded that my father would be coming home this week. He came home yesterday. It was kind of abrupt. It was like, yeah, the last day they're paying is on the 13th. And so we had him brought home yesterday, the 14th on Shabbat. And the prayers that you all have been praying are tangible and there's so much fruit. He came in, the hospice nurse came and met with us, and she was, hospice is amazing. Oh my gosh, amazing. But it's so different than the first time he came. There is a peace. Well, so we dealt with some major uh, warfare on with his first visit, and we had to deal with making sure that the only spirit that was allowed in this house was the Holy Spirit. And so we are on guard and praying daily and have a lot of loved ones, some of you praying for our home, that it is sealed and protected, our property, and that no other spirits are allowed on this property except for the Holy Spirit. And wow, what a difference. There is a shalom, a peace, and it's almost heavy, the peace. It's just weighing, it just settled on us. And miraculous, the peace. We had another nurse come in today. What'd she say? It was the tuck 'em in visit or something. I don't know. But anyway, and then I'll be getting a contacted from his regular nurse that will be coming twice a week. And then he'll have an aide that comes in twice a week to help with hygiene and all of that. And I'm going to help. I'm going to cut his hair. He had his hair cut at the facility by Rusty's barber, but he left it too long on top. I actually pushed it up into a mohawk yesterday. Um, I was trying to get it and to keep it so I could gel it up and do a mohawk on him. He wasn't amused. Um, but so anyway, thank you for your prayers. And so there's the update. He came home. So basically, he went into the facility on December 24th. So January 24th would have been a month, and the 14th. So we're just 10 days shy of 2 months. He was in the facility. I mean, actually went into the hospital, I think on the 13th or something. So 2 full months away from home. And he slept so good. I know one of his challenges at the home, at the skilled nursing facility, was that he had a hard time sleeping, and he slept so good last night. And he slept until almost 10 o'clock today. He was just so comfortable. His bed's comfortable. He's back with his kitties, and he's he's comfortable and happy. And spent some time in his new wheelchair, which is super awesome. It reclines so he can be comfortable in it. In fact, we're going to move his recliner out and just have the space for him to put his wheelchair out here in the living room when he wants to come out with us, and it can recline and he can be comfortable. So day one is good. And like I said, this peace is just, I'm so thankful for the peace that's here. Yeah, it's been amazing. Big difference from the last time when he first came here. Um, so, his prognosis is not awesome. At this point, we're just in comfort care, making him comfortable. So, but he's eating, which he hadn't been eating, and he's not eating a lot, but he's eating. And I think he said that he didn't eat anything for the last 2 days when he was at the hospital. Nothing. And he ate yesterday. He had lunch. He had some snacks. And he ate a piece of bacon this morning. And he had some homemade turkey and potato soup um, for lunch. and an orange. So he's actually eating. So his appetite's picked up. He's sleeping better. He seems really comfortable. He is having some pain, and so Rusty just went to pick up his meds. And he'll be bringing them back, and then we'll help his pain a little bit more. So once again, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. It's really beautiful knowing I have people out there that are holding us up, um, and reminding the Father, and holding us up in prayer. So thank you so much. Be blessed, and Yah willing, I will be back next week to share, you know, share more of the progress. It's so much of what we've learned over. It's so crazy how every year, I mean, every week, as we read in the Torah portions, it comes to life in our real lives. It's such a beautiful rhythm and pattern that the Most High has. And what's so beautiful about it is that you get to know his character by getting to see his patterns and his frequency and his design and how he organizes everything. It's just really beautiful. And that shows what a good father he is and how beautiful he is to think of these patterns and cycles and everything. So it's just been beautiful to for the Torah to always every week come to life in real life. It just shows how we are meant to walk in Torah, to walk in life and do it well. So, all right, I'm gonna let you go. Have a great week, and Yah willing, we'll see you next week.